And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kornet's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And the Bulls also making a change. Williams is checked in for White. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And Ball gets it to go.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Knocks it loose. Ball with a steal. Smith inside. And so the first quarter is in the books. Boston out in front, up by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Ayo Dosunmu, Smith out there with Williams. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. And you look at Matas Buzelis, size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who can keep things moving.
Kornet's checked in for Springer.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 40.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Hauser, that's good.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pet.
Williams from long range. Boston with a rebound. Here's Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. Horford outside. Fires for 3. Buzelis grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Yep, count it. Buzelis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
White, he's checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Ball. The 3, Porzingis. Chicago with a rebound. 50 seconds left in the first half of this one. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They lead by 4. Pass to Kornet. Right side, Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
I mean, what an athletic play for Holiday. Showing up the defense with a jam.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Vucevic's shot is off. Boston leading by 6. Over to the left wing. Kornet passes to Holiday. Porzingis for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Porzingis has got 5 now.
He gets a lot of his points on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Porzingis is always ready to let it fly if he's got the room.
Now here's White. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Jalen Smith.
No debate there. He got hammered.
These are his first free throws of the game.
The line for 2, Derek White.
White hits them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And we finished off one half of play. Boston out in front, up by 11. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
13.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Giddy. Tatum pulls it in.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Bulls trail by 16. They can't stop the run with that one. Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
White against White. White, good. And the Celtics lead by 20.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now here's Holiday. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Holiday doubled up. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. DeSumo, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Giddey. Tatum against Williams. Outside, Brown. Off target with the 3. The Bulls trail by 20. To the middle. Here's DeSumo. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown passes to Pritchard. The 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Richards got his first 3 points of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Derek White's checked in for Boston. Levine, he's checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Ball. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Chicago's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. White. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. White's got his first points of the game.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Tatum.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And for Chicago, they're shooting only 27% for today's game.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Holiday passes to Tatum. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Outside White. There's Tatum with the 3. Chicago with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Giddey finds White. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Porzingis. White on the wing. He's guarded by White. And the basket by Holiday.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
Vucevic's shot is off.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Now here's Holiday. Double team on Holiday. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
That's good from Holiday. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
From the arc. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Levine with a steal to stop the run. Connects. The jumper drops.
Levine.
Yeah, Levine can make that adjustment. He doesn't have to get into the paint to score.
And so they foul intentionally.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
First free throw is good.
At the line, Drew Holiday.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Giddey missing. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2, Peyton Pritchard.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's White. And that's an intentional foul.
Zach Levine. Second personal foul.
He's off on the first.
Team is in the penalty. At the line, Peyton Pritchard.
That's off as well, so he misses both. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Drew Holiday.
Be the same now, boy, yeah. Just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise, yeah. Them boys in a Civic going 50, it's a difference. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here in a minute. They just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count millions. Now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play games. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you, you get yeah. 808 with a drum kick, got it. Just saying where I'm at now. I was in Yams, but I just left. Let's go. Had to call game on the first, and it ain't work. Say they only want a little bit, but they always hitting up my phone. I'm all alone when it get tough now, and I laugh when it's time to go. Yeah, I don't miss you. You don't do enough for me to diss you, but I put a party on a big yacht, and I want you to come kick it. Keep your head down, boy, I'll never be the same now, boy, yeah. Just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise, yeah. Them boys in a Civic going 50, it's a difference. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here in a minute. They just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count millions. Now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play games. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you, you get
With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Zuniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. And with a moment here before we get to the tip-off, here are tonight's starting lineups. Now here is Stewart, and so they foul intentionally.
Boy, I'm not sure what that was about. Talk about a brain cramp.
That's just completely out of left field. She lost all sense of the time and the situation.
Here's Ionescu. Fibish. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Well, when you look at that 2024 WNBA draft, by far the most watched in league history, and arguably the most talent we've ever seen in a draft as well.
Well, the previous draft high was just about 600,000 viewers. This last one had 2.4 million, shattering the 20-year-old record.
And really, to me, the most exciting part of the WNBA right now, it's all the new viewers tuning in. It's just incredible.
Now here's Young. Rebounded by Fibish.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Second team foul.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. And Chelsea Gray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Got to check in with herself, needs to get herself under control. That's 2 fouls in less than a minute.
Here's Stewart. No good on the quick three.
What you gotta love about Stewie, she's a flat-out winner at every single level.
Yeah, she led Connecticut to 4 consecutive national championships. She's won multiple gold medals, WNBA Finals MVP in 2018 and 2020. I mean, what more can you ask for?
The Aces making a switch.
Fourth team foul. Now into the lineup for Las Vegas. Number 15, Tiffany Hayes.
Back to Jones. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Great job by Jones. So good at gaining ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Here's Wilson. And another miss by Las Vegas. Stewart with the ball, and Clark picks her up defensively. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Tim?
Yeah, everybody seems a little confused. I know we are. I have no idea why she would foul in that situation. What was she doing?
And good on the second, so she makes both.
And in 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's 5th finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is the original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
Now here's Vandersloot. D right on her. And they go to the intentional foul.
Well, there's not much debate in terms of the best passer in WNBA history. It's Courtney Vandersloot without a doubt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could say that again. You know, she has the best career average by far in league history. Vandersloot won 6 straight assist titles. Courtney is just a magician out there on the floor.
Now here's Gustafson.
Hayes lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
With often praised intangibles, Hayes is able to consistently put the ball through the bucket.
Here's Sabali. And it's New York with another.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Now here's Sabali. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And this is her first free throw of the game. And she knocks down the first one.
Well, we can all agree on this. There is nothing quite like summer hoops in Vegas, as long as the AC is pumping.
Yeah, I mean, it was, 110, 115, you can get up there. But you got the 2K Summer League going on, the men's national team normally playing games, having a camp, tons of elite high school events, and, of course, Aces season in full swing.
And it's Wilson with the foul. So that'll be her second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Kayla Thornton loves these freebies, and she's able to contribute a lot for her team.
That's also good, so she hits them both. And the Aces with possession. 11-point game. And here's Burke. And that's an intentional foul. And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one. And the first one falls for her.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now Colson. Shoots over Vandersloot. That's short off the rim. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Liberty. They lead by 13. And quarter two will get underway just... And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. All right, guys, the Liberty enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, Blake, we've seen them get to the line a lot in the first period of play.
And that's how you keep a crowd quiet. Just methodically score at the line and take the wind out of the fans.
And so it's New York with it. This is the most they've led by, 13 points.
And we've watched this three-point revolution over the last half-decade or so. Do you think we've reached our peak here?
I think so, Blake. I mean, when you look at the numbers, three-point attempts have been about the same since 2020.
And, you know, part of that, I think, defenses have really adjusted. They've done a nice job guarding the three-point line, so it's a little bit harder to get clean three-point looks.
Courtney Vandersloot for three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Really known as a passer, Vandersloot can hit from long range, too. And the D respecting her shot, it opens up the rest of the court.
And this Liberty team, of course, features Breanna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big three?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
Chelsea.
Foul on Gray.
Personal foul.
That is her third foul so far. Both teams will make substitutions. Ionescu, right side. Clock at 6. Courtney Vandersloot for three. They get the rebound. Thornton's shot is good.
Persistence. It's one of the main components of Thornton's game, a motor that just keeps on going, turning the board into points.
And the Aces call time here. And the Aces making a change here. Here's Las Vegas. Trailing by 19. Goes up from the top of the key. The Aces with another miss. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And the three ball is good.
A big move in Ionescu's endless offensive arsenal, the stop and pop, getting her defenders on their heels. Great shot selection. And maybe she's working on her buzzer beater form?
That could be it, or maybe she was just trying to knock a bird off the scoreboard. I'm not too sure.
Third team foul. In for Liberty, Niara Sabali.
Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. Young with it, looking for her first basket still in this one. And the ball out of play, the Liberty will have it.
And Jackie Young went first overall back in 2019, and her transition to the W probably wasn't as smooth as she would have liked.
Yeah, had some ups and downs the first 3 years, but year 4, 2022, Young put it all together, an all-star and most improved player, a big part of that 2022 and 23 Aces title runs.
Here's Clark. And another miss by Las Vegas. Smooth sailing for New York. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. No problems knocking that one down.
Great read by Ionescu at just about 6 feet. Sabrina is pretty tall for a 1. She's able to see the whole court.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses, and she'll shoot 2. She's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And she makes the first, but misses the second.
And what's great about the Aces is that they predominantly use the draft to build their title teams.
And they got a little lucky. They won 3 straight lotteries in 2017, 18, and 19. That yields them Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, Asia Wilson, the core of their championship squads.
Back to Stewart. The kick out to Ionescu. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. And she commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
And the first one drops. And the Liberty making a change here.
2 shots.
So she gets them both. Now here's Plum. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game.
Yeah, keep your composure.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Liberty out in front, running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. Sabrina Ionescu really making a difference out there.
All of a sudden, she's become their big assist player. Her passing in the first half was a big key to their offense.
And that's not a role she usually plays, and one I'm not sure she's comfortable in. But look, they've needed her to make some plays today, and she's done it.
Three-pointer, Breanna Stewart drills the three-pointer.
And the 2024 rookie class absolutely loaded. What is your favorite pick from that draft?
I'm going second overall with Cameron Brink. She's just a force, an elite shot blocker, maybe one of the best shot blockers in the league from day one. That defense is special. Plus, she's got a great offensive game.
And I'm going with the easy answer, Caitlin Clark. Her presence is already changing this league, both on and off the floor.
On defense, the Aces. Back to Jones. Ionescu. Off the mark there with the three.
One of the best free agent signings of late, Chelsea Gray going to Las Vegas.
I mean, you talk about a game changer. The Aces have been the #1 seed in each of her first 3 years in Sin City, winning 2 titles over that span. Gray's been a huge part of the success in Las Vegas.
Yep, that goes.
It's nice to see elite scorers like Stewart create for others, because despite her skill set, she understands it's a team game.
Here's New York now. Pass to Jones.
Lainey Hamilton.
And an intentional foul right there. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And here's Burke. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Liberty.
Liberty ball. Into the lineup for New York. Number 18, Ivana Dojkic.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. To the inside, Thornton. And the layup's good off the glass.
She might be undersized as a 6'1 forward, but Thornton makes up for it with touch, finds ways to score down low.
Chelsea Gray for three. The three-pointer is on target.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there, a big gap in the D.
Pass to Dojkic.
Let's go with a three. A'ja Wilson grabs the board. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And so it's New York with it.
Here's Dodi Kish.
Now Burke tries a three. And here's Thornton. She's got 8. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. The rebound by Gray. Over Thornton. And that one hits back iron. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And this one may already have been decided. Liberty out in front, opening a huge gap. And time for a short. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Now Vandersloot. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Oh, committing fouls like that, Brian, that is not how you get back into the game.
That just looked like a frustration foul to me. It sort of sums up the game they're having in general.
They got to get their focus back.
Pass to Burke. Thornton. She's guarded by Wilson.
Here's Dodi Kish.
5 on the clock. And here is Vandersloot. No good with the triple. Now here's Wilson. Covered by Thornton. Offensive rebound. Here's Young. Here's Stokes. Well, it was only a matter of time. They finally get the bucket.
Man, they have got to put a body on her because otherwise, with her agility and athleticism, they're just not going to be able to contain her on the offensive glass.
Well, give them credit for continuing the battle, but this one's just about dead.
Yeah, they're just delaying the inevitable at this point. Even if they miss the free throws, there's just not enough time left.
I mean, you like the spirit, but come on, let's all go home.
One minute in now to the fourth quarter. Thornton left side, down low. And the basket by Sabally.
Very nice vision to find the open teammate. Thornton, a pretty good passer for a big.
Chelsea Gray for 3. New York with the rebound. Here's Burke. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Liberty substitution. Number 0, Jalen Sherrod.
Vandersloot left side. Davis with it. Now Young defending. And they go to the intentional foul.
Well, New York won that 2020 lottery. Their prize, man, it was a great one. Sabrina Ionescu.
Well, she was the first piece, right? And she endured some tough times. But her talent and overall play helped attract Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and other key players.
Now here's Wilson, guarded closely, and stolen by Thornton. Pass to Davis. Thornton makes it off the glass.
That is some dime dropping, exquisite assist.
Here's Gray. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And when you think of the ideal floor general, Chelsea Gray might be the first person that comes to mind.
Well, just look at what she's accomplished. Multiple WNBA titles, a Finals MVP award. It's hard to find a more seasoned veteran leader at this point.
So she comes up empty, missing both.
Well, there's no question that the Las Vegas Aces have established themselves as the gold standard of the W.
Well, it's about more than those 2 titles. They opened up a 64,000 square foot practice facility back in 2023. The first WNBA team to have their own dedicated practice facility. That's showing a major investment in the team and the league. Well, Vandersloot's coaches have to appreciate the confidence she instills in her teammates. She's a playmaker in just about every sense of the word.
Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Well, you look at the run the Aces are on. Do you think we can call them a dynasty?
Over the last 4 years, they have 3 trips to the finals and 2 championships. Now, I think the coming seasons will determine if they are officially a dynasty, but they're definitely on that path.
Plum misses.
I think that was temporary insanity. I don't know.
Do you think she realizes that there's a game going on right now? Because I'm not so sure.
Personal foul. At the line.
And that one misses.
Courtney Vandersloot. 2 shots.
Doesn't get the second. Here's Las Vegas. Plum with it. Here's Young. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential. Back to Vandersloot. Pass to Thornton. To the middle. Davis lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Liberty.
To New York. Liberty substitution. Kennedy Burke. Sherrod.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them and in enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up.
Not your sound, yeah. I can read what's on her mind, no cap and gown, yeah. I'm brown and I'm happy when she down, yeah. That is at the posse, hello, bang. The function acting, bang. It's a moment, take a picture, acting cocky. About the music, little baby, love my disc jockey. Matter of fact, this my party, this is awesome, awesome. I said it 2 times, no I didn't since I started. So here's in the banks, tell me who's your father. Go have when a kid, make you the mother.
expected a medal for doing my job. You never need a receipt when you give it to God. But how can I prove I'm alive? My blood and my sweat is a sign. My OG will pull me aside and tell me it's due.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. AC is out there with Jordan. Then there's Gervin, and it's Green, and it's Oakley in its center.
Second team foul.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Chicago ball.
Jordan against West. Jordan's shot is off.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Johnson kicks to Kobe. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
That one is good from Macy. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Shot clock violation. Bulls ball.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Oakley misses. And here's Shaq. And stolen by Jordan. Bryant against Oakley. Shoots over Bryant. Here's Green. And finally they hit one.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now Jordan. After Magic Johnson's three-pointer that didn't go.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. And Los Angeles with some changes. LeBron comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Baylor in for West. And a change for the Bulls. Corzine, he's checked in for Green.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Puts up a three. Johnson with the rebound. Outside Baylor. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. The 17-footer. Here's Corzine. That shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Macy, no luck. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Paxson against Baylor. Puts up a deep three. No good from Paxson. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Worthy. Then it's Goodrich. Then it's Baylor. And it's LeBron at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Now Baylor, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Over Paxson, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Shot from 12. Excellent D there from Goodrich. James with it. Still yet to score. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Los Angeles making a switch here. West is checked in.
Number 44.
Chicago leading. Here's Holton for three. And again, Chicago. No good. The full court prayer falls off target. James against Banks, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Bryant is checked in for Los Angeles. Washington's checked in for Chicago. And the Lakers with possession here. Here's Baylor. No good. That would have tied it.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Corzine gets it to go. Corzine's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Bulls. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Here's Holton. Baylor defending. Holton, no good. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to West. Inside. The second chance effort. Banks with a rebound. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Washington. It's rebounded by Baylor. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Chicago ball.
So both teams changing it up here. Goes up off the inbound and misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Los Angeles. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go! You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Show us those moves.
Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony Davis is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Johnson in for Baylor. Bulls also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Corzine. And Gervin subbed in for Banks. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Bryant.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Green, and he drops it in from the low post. Green's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off West. The Bulls leading by 4. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Davis, that's for two. No good with the wing jumper. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Chicago leading by 6. Second half underway, and here's who Alexi Morris has got on the floor. Michael Jordan is out there with Macy. Then it's Oakley. Then there's Gervin. And it's Green in at the 4 slot. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Gervin surveying the D. Yep, that one goes in there. Gervin's got the first field goal of the second half for Chicago.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Nice seeing Johnson drain the 3-ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
Howell hasn't made one yet. From past the arc. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lakers trail by 5. Bryant can't get it to go. There's Green with the 3. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
.143 left to play in the third. The Bulls with another miss.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Chicago ball. .131 left in the third quarter of the game. Jordan against Johnson. The shot. Off the left rim and out.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Shep. Nothing on the board. He's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. Baylor, he's checked in for West. Banks checked in for Chicago. Paxson comes in for Kyle Macy. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Oakley. The Bulls with another miss.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Here's Green. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Green's got 6. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Abdul-Jabbar for 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Baylor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Michael Jordan is checked in for Banks. Kyle Macy subbed in for John Paxson. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Abdul-Jabbar on the money from 12 feet away. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first points of the game.
A little mid-ranger is going to be an easy shot for him when he's got that much of a size advantage.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Bulls on top. They're up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets up. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got O'Neal. West is out there with Johnson. Then it's Kareem. And it's Bryant in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Bulls leading by 7. And stolen by Bryant. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, well, Alexi Morris was just going over his plan with his team. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Second shot opportunity. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Launches from deep. And the Bulls with another miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Macy. And the Bulls with another miss.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
A kick out to O'Neal. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And here are the Bulls now. The lead is 2. Here's Gervin. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Jordan with the ball. West picks him up. Here's Green. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
At the line for Los Angeles, Magic Johnson. 1 shot.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. .26 seconds left in the fourth. O'Neal from long range. Gervin pulls it in. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
We had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. No one that time either.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
There's 14 seconds left in the game. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And Los Angeles calling timeout. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty at the line.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Now, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long, everyone.